Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let's see what we have for energy. Lots of shifts constantly, so we'll do our best to, channel some good advice, okay? So we can weather these tempests. What do we have here? Okay, to start out, we have the Hermit. This has been coming out quite a bit. So let me just kind of explain to you how this goes. So either one of two things. I'm not saying it properly. Okay, I'm just a vessel, I'm a channel, so I'm imperfect, but that could be it. Or there's someone that needs to hear this message, or it's just still going on. Okay, that's 3. Okay. However, it's really the first 2, okay? Timeless readings, everyone has a Pisces placement, but for who you are that know, you know. All right, so we have the King of Cups as well. So water sign energy, 111, and the Page of Swords. So this is an energy that is observing you, 122. And it's not in a creepy way. I don't feel that at all. It's more in this curiosity, like, okay, what's Pisces going to do next? Okay. And, the Hermit is energy, Virgo energy specifically, which is, if you're a Pisces sun, that's our opposite energy in the zodiac. If you look at the wheel of the zodiac energy. So we have this push-pull dynamic with Virgos. They fill in our opposite energy, okay? And remember, there's always a light and a shadow to each sign that we're constantly balancing out. All right, there's the shadow side of Pisces, and then there's the elevated light side of Pisces, the same for all the signs. And it's about balance. It's not one is better than the other. We're trying to keep that boat afloat, okay? So with the Hermit energy, that's where we do a lot of introspection. We look inside of ourselves. The Hermit is that energy that's on the mountain, that doesn't talk to anybody, that's happy in their own little world. However, as a Pisces, as a starseed, as a light being, you are meant to shine. So there are times where you need to hermit and recharge, regain your own energy. Remember, it's not, let's look after everyone like a baby. It's like, let me take my own energy and give it to myself. Create that strength and stability within me. And then you go out into the world. Sometimes you're out in the world like this, like, okay, my energy is my energy. I'm not accepting anyone else's energy. I'm not giving any energy out. I'm existing. I have my light and it's around me, and that's my light. No one can feed off of that, okay? And that can be something that's really hard to practice as a Pisces, because the shadow side of Pisces is the martyr, where we sacrifice ourselves for other causes, other people, for what we believe in, things like that, okay? And with the King of Cups, it's this knowing, and you know this is just all confirmation, that your energy, your emotional strength is your superpower. Your ability to feel so much as an empath, that is your superpower. But again, if it's used in a shadow way, it can become that crutch. It can become that addiction. It can become that place where you're sacrificing for your own energy for others. And this is what we're learning in this lifetime, is that healthy balance of, I can share my energy with those that will learn from me and elevate on their own, will stoke their own fire to learn how, or those that just take and then squander, and then, oh wait, let me have some, and then squander it. Think of it as that addict that's like, oh hey, can I just need 20 bucks. And they go gamble with it, do drugs with it, go get a drink with it, and then, oh wait, I need 20 bucks. And they keep doing that. Oh, this is the last time. Okay. That happens with your good energy. So you have to be aware of those kind of individuals. You're not here to enable anyone. You're not here to martyr your own energy for someone else's lesson. Sometimes people have to struggle. I've been there. I'm sure if you're on this channel, you have been there. You've done your hard rock bottom work. Now is this okay? I know what it's like to be on this dark side. Completely. Pitch black. And then having to recultivate your own fire, to find your own way, connecting with the divine, with your higher self, to guide you, to lead you, your ancestors. Help me. This is where you are on your hands and knees. Okay, and then you're like, okay, hey, this is how I did it. And it's by example. You're not necessarily preaching unless that's part of your profession. Okay, people do have that calling. Most of us don't, though. So yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so you're being observed because you've gone through all this. So there's energy has watched you elevate, has watched you ascend, become enlightened, inside light. Okay. But now what? Because you've been doing what you do. And even if you look here, see, we have this black, now we have white, we have more white, there's black here. So it's not anyone's business to say what's wrong and what's right. It's the balance of the two. We need the plus and the minus together. Okay, we need the suffering for the ascension. So if you are taking that away from others, I know, give it to me. Take as much as you want from me, and let me, here, take my good energy and I'll take your crap. Guess what? You're not allowing people to go through what they need to go through to learn what you've learned. Okay, I'll be quiet now. So yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles. This is about giving. To those that don't know, so that they themselves can grow. However, there's a limit. Okay, and this is something that it's a hard one. I'm having to learn this. It's hard to step back from people that you love and watch them struggle emotionally. Ooh, that's the worst. We want to take them in our arms like a baby when we're like, oh, nope, my energy, my energy, my energy. They have to nurture themselves. They have to test themselves. Okay? Okay. What else? So we have the 7 of Cups. This is about options, confusions, all roads leading to Rome. Everyone has their path, has their choice. Everyone can decide what they do with their emotions. Will they let them drag them around? Or will you just, okay, this is how I feel. Let me look at it. Let me feel it. Okay, moving on. Or are you getting whipped around like a, 7 of Wands? Or are you protecting yourself? Like, okay, it is okay to feel upset. Remember, we've got this little emotional pinwheel here. Oh, wait, let me see if I can do it with the camera. Wait, okay, hold on. There we go. Let's see what it falls on. So it's in the middle of obsessed and ugly. Okay, so it's protecting ourselves from that obsession. And what that brings is that ugly part of us. Okay? It's like, oh wait, no, I know what that looks like. Let me just stand here. Or let me excuse myself. Or let me hang up that phone. Or let me not respond to that text until, I get a hold of my own emotions. Okay, why do I feel that way? Those are our tendencies, as a Pisces, that martyr, that obsession of emotion where it gets out of control. That's the shadow, okay? 5 of Swords, fights, arguments, things like that. People that love you and know you, guess what? They know every button to push that's going to light you up, 1111. And your work, your shadow work is to, okay, I know exactly what's happening right now. I know exactly what road that's going to lead down. Do I take the bait? Okay. And then we have here 4 of Pentacles. This is beautiful because this talks about stability. This talks about mastery over difficult emotions. 1144. You will be tested every day by the ones you love the most, by perfect strangers. Give yourself those 4 seconds or 4 deep breaths. All right. Why am I feeling this way? What's going on? Or if you can't get, if it's something bigger, you know what? Give me a few more days. Let me get back to you in 4 days. 4 of Pentacles. You know what? Give me 4 days. If someone wants to, you said this and it made me feel, and guess what they're doing? They're wanting to stir that pot. They want to see you riled up, because that energy, that frustration, they're feeding off of that. Ooh, they love it. They want it. Sucking you dry. Then you need a nap for the rest of the week, and you have not done anything that you need to do for yourself. Your whole life goes to the wayside. That is the purpose of shadow, to keep us disempowered. So it's transcending, elevating above that, seeing those things that light us up and be in that inferno kind of way, and say, you know what, not today. I know exactly what's happening. Okay, it's hard, really hard. You'll be tested every day. You had the big test. Now you know, oh crap, that's what happens to me. That's when, you had the rock bottom moment. You'll never do that again. But it's something to be vigilant about, right? Oh, hey, the devil. Okay. Those are those things that keep us disempowered, that keep us hidden. So it's not about avoiding life, avoiding people, so that you don't explode or implode or downpour, look crazy, right? Act crazy. It's like, I know exactly what you're trying to do. Yeah, you're not going to get me. This is that, not today, Satan. Get behind me, right? Yeah. And it's being prayerful. It's having that inner hermit. I've had friends that tell me for them, the hermit is their God card too. So it's like, okay, go to that space inside of you that's really connected to the divine, to God, and be like, dear God, please, you take this. I don't need to deal with this. Please give me strength, give me peace, give me the words or the lack of words so that this does not escalate. Okay. Beautiful energy, Pisces. This is really knowing yourself and looking at your shadow, making it your best friend. Oh, yeah, that's my thing. And letting people know, hey, I struggle with this. I'm working on this. You're working on your part. High five. We're gonna mess up. It's not intentional. Okay. 3 of Wands. So you're making progress. You know, you're moving yourself along your life map, ascending, going to that place where there's peace. Wherever that is, it doesn't matter. It's that, obviously, the journey. Wow, Ace of Wands. Brand new feelings and realizations about yourself. Celebrate this. Celebrate this moment. Do something special for you. I mean, get your friends involved, your family involved, and be like, hey, I'm really proud of myself. Let's go, get an ice cream. Go for a walk. Play a game. Let's celebrate this. Let me celebrate how we've all come so far as a family. We're all different. We all have wounds. We all have a past. OMG. And it's like that, thanking the divine, thanking God, thanking your ancestors, your higher self for giving you this blessing. And it's one of those things too. It's like what I've noticed, like let's say in a football game, they get that touchdown. You don't see as many people thanking God, thanking themselves. They're making it this spectacle. Don't forget to give thanks to that divine energy that connects all of us. Because without it, it's... Okay. So we have here the Death card. Yes, it's transformation. This death of this old way. We are in October. What was I going to say? A Scorpio season. This is about death and rebirth. It's like, thank you. This is over. What's going to come instead? How am I this new version of me? Let's celebrate that. Giving thanks, Halloween, all the cultures have their own ancient tradition around this particular date of giving thanks for our ancestors, paying homage to them. Like, everyone that's come before us is a part of us. Every life we're evolving and changing. Okay. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is that slow and steady effort over time that leads to this Ace of Wands, this brand new burst of energy. In some decks, you see this as, well, I guess you can see it here too. There's these leaves growing from it. Brand new you, brand new version of living. And it feels so good. And you can tell people, hey, in the past I was crazy town. No way, Pisces, that was you. Yeah, I didn't have a hold of my emotions. And now, what did you do? How did you do it? Well, I went through some hard times. I looked at myself. This is this part where you become this teacher, this guide for others. The hermit has the light in the darkness. And guess what? Whoever holds that lantern, people in the dark, oh, there's a light down there. Let me follow that. Sometimes it's that angler fish that wants to eat you. Okay. Sometimes the people wanting that light aren't good. So this is the part where you have to pay attention Okay. Where you're investing your energy, is it something that is taking you towards your happiness or away from it? Are the people that are getting to partake of your energy giving in exchange in some way? Or do they just take and don't learn their lessons and give those to you and do the same thing different day for a long time, years? Okay, so, remember that. Like, think of like a human baby. What is it, 9 or 10 months? 9 months in the womb? By that time, you're ready to go. Okay, you cannot stay in there forever. So maybe it's a 9-month thing. You give new people, or people, I want to change. You get 9 months, and if you haven't done it by then, you're out. You know what works for you. Yeah, we have the Magician here. So it's that energy of those that really want to change, really want to learn to use all these tools, dig deep, they will. And those that are just using you for your magic, you'll also know. So that's when you draw that line in the sand and you're like, hey, we can't hang out as much. I love you, but bye. I did my best. Good luck. Go out there. Bye. All right, Pisces, beautiful, beautiful entrance into Scorpio season. So keep doing what you're doing. It's really powerful work. You're making a lot of forward progress, and no one can take that from you. Okay, Pisces, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you for all the comments. I read them even if I can't comment back on all of them. That little heart, that's me. But yeah, it's not easy, but you're doing it. So celebrate that, okay? You deserve it in a small way. Don't, we gotta, thank the divine. But I feel like with certain energy, we need to be a little bit conservative just to like have some reserves. Okay, because we don't know what's going to happen. Okay. So if you can't afford to do it twice, don't do it. Okay, Pisces, I love you. I'll see you soon.